Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Rini. In today's video, we're going to recap Season 4, Episode 2 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I tell y'all, I'm not going to be on here long. I promise you I'm not. I'm just going to highlight, like I said, the most important or parts that stood out to me with this episode. So y'all stay tuned. I'll be right back at you. Hey y'all, so it starts off with Martell. I guess he's doing some kind of calendar photo shoot. Sexy February calendar. And I must admit, homeboy do look good. Got a nice little body. The pictures came out really nice. So he's doing his thing with his photo shoot. So then he realizes that in order to get his sexy on, he needs some baby oil. So the closest person to him, that's like he said, 5 minutes away from the shop or where he was getting the pictures taken, was Destiny. Destiny. So he calls Destiny and asks Destiny to bring him over some baby oil from her shop. So she does. She brings over the baby oil from the shop, and they, just acting like they friends or whatever, Martell, showing off his pecs and all that other stuff. So then it comes to a point when they started discussing Melody, and that's the problem that I got. If Destiny so-called herself being Melody's friend or whatever, why are you talking to her ex-husband about her? Y'all done shed some tears together. Y'all know things about each other. When you was going through your thing with your marriage, she going through her thing with her marriage, y'all, as women and friends talked about it. But now you talking to her husband about her ex-husband about her. I don't think I like that. I mean, that's just my opinion. I really feel like she shouldn't even brought up Melody's name to Martell. And then Martell gonna throw shade talking about something. Well, she's your enemy too. She's your enemy too. So just realize that. But anywho, y'all, so Melody's talking to her new friend about the business that she started up and just trying to get some advice off of her because her friend is, doing her thing in her business. So it gets to a point where they start discussing the reunion, and she asked Melody, she's like, girl, you really forgot about that fellatio. And I like Melody's response to it because she's like, that's her business. Why put that out there? That's her business. Basically, Martell is just trying to use that to just give him justification as to why he cheated. I mean, we all know that. So then she was telling her about that she's having this pajama party and who's coming and who's not coming. So when she got to Destiny and Letitia, she told them that they're not invited. She went on to tell them about how she overheard them talking about her at the hotel, and that she's just tired of the disloyal people. And y'all, a lot of people on the internet is bashing Melody and calling her a mean girl, and I think that Melody is far from a mean girl. Y'all put yourself in her situation. She surrounded herself with these women who she thought were her friends, who basically, and can't nobody tell me anything different, knew about the affairs. Okay, it's all the talking around town. Your husband's is probably saying stuff about it or whatever. So y'all having y'all little pillow talk about Melody. Y'all supposed to be her friend, but yet and still y'all knew some things, didn't tell her. Then y'all teaming up and y'all talking about her. I mean, come on. So how much could one person take? I don't think she's a mean girl. I just think she's, like she said, she's tired of disloyal people, and she's just gonna surround herself with the people who she feel like she can trust and people who's in her corner. Period. And then you got some people when they're talking about someone, how can she give advice about marriage, telling them to watch this. She can give advice because she's gone through it. She's gone through it. I don't think she's like trying to hope that their marriage fell or anything, but she's went through something very traumatic. So she can use her experiences and say, hey girl, you might want to check this out. You might want to check that out. All of their husbands hung around together. So why wouldn't she do that? So I don't know. I'm seeing Melody all day, y'all. So then Letitia and Marcel are at their office, and her mother comes in. And here comes Miss Wanda. So anyways, they get to talking, and it comes to find out that Letitia, I guess, told her mother that they're gonna finance her mom's food truck. Unbeknown to Marcel, he didn't really know, but Letitia's saying you knew because we talked about it. So anyways, moving ahead, she goes on to really bash Marcel about how he showed that picture and how it looked like it threw Maurice, his brother, under the bus, and about, she feels that he got some things that he hiding or whatever. So then she just basically came out and asked him a question about the secret apartment, because I had heard about the secret apartment like on the first episode, I think. So they kind of didn't really talk anything about that. So knowing Miss Wanda, she brought that up, asking Marcel about the secret apartment that him and Martell had together. So he denied it, of course. And just basically told Miss Wanda, you've been knowing me for all these years, 13 years I've been married to your daughter or longer. And if you don't know me by now, you never will. Basically, he's trying to convince her that him and Martell never really hung out together because Martell don't drink. They never really hung out together. So it was really no need for them to be hanging out like that. And all this time you've been knowing Martell, you and him never went out together, just you and him chilling. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. So anyways, then, you know, you see a scene with Kimmy and Maurice going to her son's house. You know, he got a new place. And then it comes up where he said he saw the picture. They started talking. And, you know, I'm like I said, y'all, I'm team Kimmy all day. But she kind of getting on my nerves with how naive she acting about this. Well, you know, we're good. We're good. And, you know, there's no infidelity. You know, we're basically both against infidelity. I mean, she just so like, ugh, she getting on my nerves this episode. Even though I love her, I'm team Kimmy. But the way she's handling this, how like naive she acting, and it's like, oh, all the trust she got in her husband, and he blatantly lied on national TV. He lied on national TV, and you're just like bypassing that. So anyways, that was that. And then the last thing is, you know, Melody, you know, she had her pajama party, and the girls came over, and then they get to talking about Letitia, and then here go Kimmy. Well, if we're going to talk about Letitia, we should have just invited her over here. Girl, bye. So the girls got to talking, and some things came up with, Kimmy and what's the child name? I can't think of the child name. The Chamber of Commerce girl. So they kind of like tried to air out their differences and talk about that, y'all. So this episode was okay, guys. I guess the most thing that stood out to me is Melody and how she's distanced herself from these women who so-called her friends. Basically, the only people in her circle right now from all of them is really Kimmy, because she didn't really put some distance with Letitia. She's done with Letitia. She's done with Destiny, which I don't blame her at all. So we're going to see how this moves forward. It's going okay right now. I'm just going to be interested to see how things play out with the Maurice and Marceau, the Scott brothers, because they are messy and they're liars. And hopefully they're going to be exposed in this season. That's what I'm waiting for. So anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to get my workday started. Y'all have a great day. Subscribe to my channel, please. And y'all know how we do it. I'll see y'all at the next video. Bye.